Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris. My name is Sonelias, and we'll be loading the last save game of the Ganvius Empire, which we're playing in Iron Man mode. So where did we leave off at the end of the last session? Let's briefly zoom out. We have been spreading our wings a little bit, so basically we have got an extended arm to the east here. As you can see at the moment, we're trying to block off any of our southern neighbors from actually going into the territory that we basically got above there. I had to place, for that particular purpose, an outpost over here. So this is my third outpost I got at the moment. Actually, it's the fourth. I thought it was the third. So there's two up here as well. And I believe I've got one down here. Yes, here. To basically connect up this space here as well for me. Let's get the clock rolling. In terms of technology, we are closing in on various bits and bobs. Impulse thrusters, of course, useful to have upgraded, and again additional leaders. If you just look at my leader list at the moment, I'm utilizing 13 out of 14. One of my admirals is available at the moment, but not actually assigned yet. So that probably means I will later on split my fleet in two. Let me just merge these two. Actually, let's upgrade this one first. And then I'll
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
So it's some cruisers I'm building there. In terms of my production queue, it is relatively empty, so I guess I'm going to be building some new ships here as well. I haven't got the latest technology here yet for this. But in the meantime, I should of course already be able to build the next layer.
System survey complete.
Have I built that one yet? No, it doesn't look like I have. So I'm going to build this
System survey complete.
Garathian Forge. In the meantime, I will be building some cruisers here. My science ships are still fully engaged in terms of various different projects. Trying to go to the boundaries here. Science ship have I got? I've got 3 in the works at the moment. Or 3 working ones, I should really say. Alright, where can I place an additional wormhole generator? Nothing on that side, it looks like. This side there's not much left in terms of stars where I can do that. Actually, maybe in these systems here I could, like I have there. That won't really get me much further. Okay, I think I'm maximized what I can do in terms of that space at the moment. In terms of actual resources, is there anything else I can start mining here? That's not in my range yet. Some interesting resources in some of these systems here. I think what I'll do, I will split this one in two now, and I will assign the second admiral to that. These two here. Oh, hold on. Stop. No, I don't want to disband. Take me to this unit first. I thought if I select them in this order, then it should be that the that basically the unit you select first will be the one that the other will merge with. It looks like that's not the case. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's have a brief look at our planet surfaces, see what we can actually upgrade on some of these. There's nothing upgradable on this one, it looks like. Except I can actually build some stuff here, which I haven't done yet. Military Academy includes local recruitment rate and offers a higher standard of training. For, I guess, my armies? Not sure. It doesn't say. But yes, I will build it. Actually, cancel that. I will build mine here first. Or...
System survey complete.
Is that a local? It's actually an Empire-wide one. Interesting. Have I got enough of that war? Yes, I do.
Construction complete.
Let's build it here. Other empty spots here. This one's got food. But look at here. I've got enough food production here to get rid of that if I wanted to. Planetary shield generator, interesting. Virtual combat arena. Planetary happiness could be improved. Interesting. Planetary happiness at the moment, where does it stand?
System survey complete.
65% only. Alright, so some of my science ships are finishing or have finished their jobs at the moment.
System survey complete.
Additional systems here. Let's have a brief look. I think I surveyed all of these systems already, doesn't it look like that? Yeah. Just outside of my range as well, those. They're all fully engaged at the moment again. So the question I've got at the moment is which entity should I engage next? I think still these guys on the west side here would be a good target for us. And that probably of course means I need to basically build myself some additional cruisers and so forth. But first I need to upgrade all of my stations to be at the same level, I think. Again, I got some kinetic weapon upgrades I can do here. Destroyer, assembly yard, engineering bay. Let's get one of those Teldar systems, I think. Let's hold off on that for the moment being. What else? So diplomatically, these guys are not my friendliest. Opinion map. These guys got a very high opinions of us, it looks like. They got a relatively low opinion of us, but that's because we conquered them, whereas we liberated these guys from their overlords, or however you want to call them. Now the other thing here, if we look at the overall picture, is of course the fact that this is my main fleet, which at the moment is in Hazra, a secondary fleet, or second or third, however you want to call it. These fleets here are in the same system at the moment. I'm going to move them forward in terms of positioning on the front. Construction ships I have, of course. And I will want to basically build some military stations here as well.
System survey complete.
Number of them. There's enough around that system there. There's enough here, I would say, as well. Don't think I need any extras here. And I think I got enough up there as well. Let's have a brief look. That's within my space. Cool. Get all the resources from there that I need at the moment. We got lots of resources up here as well. There's an ocean world there. Oops. We have allowed you to move freely in our territory for too long. Ah. Thank you, Mr. Oscox.
Construction complete.
Grounds for me to declare war, maybe. So they got a non-aggression pact with our neighbors, it looks like. They've got an alliance with these guys here as well. Where are these based?
Research complete.
It's this empire here. So these guys here have got rivalries with us, and they are in a defensive pact with the Oscox. So again, if I declare war upon these guys here, that will lead to me getting into the war with the Oscox, but not with the other guys because of the way that's all set up. At least it should work like that. Finish some research. Plasma accelerators. What can we get from here now? I want to get my... Let's get this one here. Go. Gravitic sensors, which is a relatively low technology one still. 6 months, as you can see. Should be a quick one. Have I got a time limit on this? So I've got rivalries, of course, here. Oscox. Have I declared my rivalry with them? Nope, but I will. Yes, I will. Alright, so I've got 2 rivalries now. Rivals, so we get +1. It doesn't tell me which ones they are. So a brief look again at the surfaces of these planets here. So again, I can apply upgrades here, as you can see. I could build a science center here. A little more food production here. Then again, I don't really need that much extra food production here. I want to build a power hub here. Build a science station there. I want to build a power station here, or power plant. And a power plant. And here I want to get myself a virtual combat arena. It's a big planet, this one here, which is good. There's lots of space for me to grow into. Here I want to build the same, so another one of those arenas. What can I build on here? I can build a shield. I don't need that shield, I hope. How much of those have I got? I got more than enough of those. I can build one of those here. Symbol of unity. I need to basically do something about the happiness of these planets, so I'm going to assign and recruit here a governor.
Construction complete.
Food can be increased. Alright, assigning that, giving me extra happiness, which is not doing a lot, but any little bit helps. Ah, the fact that I got resettlement allowed basically gives us a reduction in happiness. So let's look at our policies again. Resettlement. Resettlement. At the moment that's allowed. I'm going to set that to prohibited. Okay. First contact protocol is aggressive, which is fine.
System survey
Migration
complete.
primary species only. native enlightenment. Do I want to allow that? I think that might be beneficial.
Construction complete.
Yep, I don't like you either. So I will not hold back from actually insulting you. We were looking at our options here. Native influence, unrestricted. Native enlightenment. Purge. Purge props are unable to work and will ultimately be perish. So I cannot select any of the other ones. Same here goes for my slavery. War philosophy is unrestricted war. War is a dish best served frequently and to those who are not cooks for themselves. Liberation wars. We must further our interest even when they run contrary to the interest of others. Defensive wars. Okay. So unrestricted is exactly in line with our philosophy, so that's perfect. Okay, let's keep it as that stands. Now, I guess what I'll do on the next session, next episode, I will get into a war with these guys on the left side here. Then again, I might already do that earlier. At the moment, my science ships again are not engaged in any bits and bobs. So one of the things I could actually do here is I could investigate some of these aliens, which I haven't actually done yet.
Research complete.
Aliens, for example, here. It'll take 6 months. Oops, we finished some research here, it looks like. Synchronized defense is always an interesting one. It's an upgrade option for the
System survey
stations.
complete.
At least I thought it was for the stations, is it? Yeah, station modifier. Fire rate increased, weapon damage increased as well. Interesting. Where is this? Ah. Perisimon Homelanders. Manage faction. Let's run an integration campaign there.
System survey complete.
Survey. There are a couple of systems here, it looks like. Have I got more systems that I could survey? Yes, I can. Right, let's have a look. Ooh. Let's end this charade. Does that mean that they declared war? Have they declared war? Are we at war? No? No? Yes? No? No? No, we're not at war. Unfortunately. Guys, really? Well, let's start pumping out some of those cruisers. These will take a while to construct, which in itself is not a bad thing to have. Take about 2 years to build, is that right? 2 years? 240 time units. Given that there's 24 months, or 24 months in 2 years. Actually 240 days, isn't it? So there's 365 days in a year, so that'll be less than a year, but it's about 2/3 of a year. Okay, that makes slightly more sense. Wow. So this unit here, consisting of 3 cruisers, it looks like.
System survey complete.
Look at that acceleration of those units here. And getting ready for wormhole generation. Go and jump through. There we go. Moving into join the other part of the fleet. Wow. firepower they must have if they were basically adding so much in terms of points to their... There's one big gun at the front, and smaller guns on the sides, and then something at the back as well, which I suspect is a... Yeah, it looks like a missile launcher. The other ones look more like... How would I say that? So now it's merged into the overall picture of that fleet. Right. Kicking up the clock speed, seeing where our construction actually goes. Goes quite quickly.
Research complete.
We just finished some research. The impulse thrusters.
Construction
which
complete.
means that I can upgrade both my fleets, which will probably cost me a little bit, but that's fine. I've got an empty research slot there, which I want to fill with minimum antimatter missiles. Assuming that at the moment, if I look at my ship designs here, the cruiser, it has got missiles, but actually torpedoes, not missiles. These got torpedoes as well. These got torpedoes as well. Oh, okay, and I thought it was missiles they had. Which means that if I look at this here, I might be better off by changing this for the second version of the torpedoes. Okay. Alright. Let's kick up that speed again. So we should see that this number quickly adds up. Additional ships we're building, so that will basically give us some edge in a minute. Where are we in terms of the research of that leader skill? That's another 4 months away. Since we're running at the fastest clock speed at the moment, or game speed, that should be done in pretty much no time. 3 months. Required seems to jump up occasionally. And we'll upgrade this station to the
research
level
complete.
Same with this one, I will have to upgrade as well. Oh, we just finished some research, it looks like. We can... Ooh, ship upgrade cost reduced. That's an interesting one. Let's take that one. I was just looking at, of course, upgraded this station here. Lots of these little corvettes still within there. A few destroyers, of course.
Construction complete.
Of course, also a number of different ships. So this one was just launched from there, which will merge with the other one. Cool. Interesting though that still requires upgrading. Almost makes you think that the design itself hasn't been upgraded to incorporate that. It has now been. Okay, but probably because it was under construction, maybe. It's the only thing I can think of at the moment.
Construction complete.
We're just gonna get that last entry here. And ooh. Capacitor field. Interesting. Defensive aura. Shield regeneration for our allied ships. Okay, do I want to have that? It's rare technology to have.
Ships upgraded.
Let's get it started anyways. It's a purple, and they're always rare, so you're not always going to be able to get them. Days, 21 days, 17. Anything coming through in the system itself at the moment? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Let's in the meantime upgrade these
ships upgraded
platforms here to have the latest of the greatest. So they go from 33333 to what will they go to? No, the number doesn't change in terms of firepower, unfortunately. I kind of had hoped it would change, but no change whatsoever. Okay, fleet capacity. We're still not reached the maximum fleet capacity. So I'm building a few more of those nice cruisers here. It looks like I need to start doing something about my mining output as well, because that's relatively low. Got no blank spots on this planet here, it looks like, which is good. Happiness is pretty good over here. This world's got pretty poor happiness. Now, what can I do to increase that happiness factor? Now, firstly, I can probably replace this with something else. Replace that with one of these virtual combat arenas.
Construction complete.
So got that already on this.
Construction complete.
Is better here, 75.
Construction complete.
Increase my happiness. I can do at the moment, looks like. Except I can of course start building various different buildings that will help me improve my science output and so forth as well. Reduce the frustration of these nationalists. Let's have a look at these planets here. They are not the happiest bunch of people here. Primary species only leadership. Okay, alien overlords. Yes, you know that. Alright guys, so what can we do here to increase your happiness? There's been a sweeping change in the way of the primitive Guthanans since we began aggressively observing members of their species all over whatever the planet's called again. Their hatred of our abduction shuttles have made them extremely mistrusting of anything they consider foreign, while at the same time strengthening the bonds that they feel towards their own culture and their species. Interesting, okay. There's these little
ships upgraded
creatures here. They're still in the Bronze Age. Have I got the unrestricted native studies? No, I do not. Or do I? Ah, they must be in a different age. So if I first were to be able to enlighten them. So if I do enlighten them here by allowing that. Yes. If I were to enlighten them first, I can actually go to the code of infiltration option later on. going to hit this point here. Have late medieval age. I should be able to start infiltrating these guys as well, which means I can actually take over their planet. Once I take over their planet, of course, it means I don't need that frontier outpost here anymore. Now these are older stations, which upgrading will actually help increase. But then again, I can actually disband these, I think, given where they are at the moment.
Construction complete.
I do again have space here in these systems, it looks like, to start more building more of my cruisers. Alright, let's call it a day for the moment. Thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed today's session. There wasn't really that much excitement today, unfortunately, my apologies for that. But next episode, like I said, I do intend to declare war upon these Pelicimissus Imperium. So look forward to that, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.